I was scared, and because I was afraid, I did all my research. And I just kept thinking I was made for this. God made me for this. This is beyond me. I was born for this. My body is going to do what it's supposed to do. Let it be. Relax. And it was the most beautiful experience of my life.
I wasn't going to post this, but she texted me first, 11:47 p.m. Verified account. And what she said made me turn my phone off. I'm not naming names yet, but check my story. The emoji is there. Let me play 5 seconds of the voice note. Okay, so before I show you the proof, let me take you back. Because if you don't know the history, you won't understand how...
All right, man. We played enough defense. 2026 is all offense.
Dark this actually is. Let's start here. Beyoncé and Jay-Z have been married for almost 20 years, right? Everyone knows that. But what everyone doesn't know...
The system is set up against me, against us, but I'm talking about my specific struggle. Yeah. Everything was against me. My talent, not taking advantage of people, not taking advantage of a system, not creating tax loopholes, not just taking from other people. No, my talent pushed against all the headwind.
They haven't slept in the same bedroom since 2023. I'm not making this up. A former bodyguard who worked for the Carters for 4 years told me something last month that made my stomach turn. He said, quote, "They're not a couple. They're business partners who share kids."
The world didn't know that you'd had a miscarriage. You share that in Life is But a Dream.
Yeah.
So you made a conscious choice to share that.
I did.
Why?
Well, I felt like there are so many couples that go through that, and it was a big part of my story. It was one of the hardest things I've been through. And
how did y'all keep that a secret?
Well, it's one of the reasons I did not share I was pregnant the second time, because you know, you don't know what's gonna happen, and that was hard because all of my family and my friends knew, and we celebrated, and it was hard. And I'm not the only person that goes through that. So many people go through it.
Now, you're probably thinking, oh, that's just rumors. Wait. Because here's where it gets interesting. After Blue Ivy was born, Beyoncé had a very difficult pregnancy. Then the twins came in 2017, emergency C-section. Doctors told her one more pregnancy could kill you.
Beyoncé recently, like last Sunday, appeared on an Australian show. And when she sat down, the baby bump squashed, bent, and crumpled. Hold on. As ridiculous as it sounds, you know I did my research and we've got the video to prove. Hold on. So people started questioning, was this baby bump real or fake? Now, being a woman who, you know, I had my baby bump, many of you have had baby bumps, I never remember my baby bump just take a look at the video. I'm saying she's walking out and everything is fine, she's 5 months pregnant. Then she sits down and, okay, no, we're gonna rerun it until you see it. Let's do it in slow motion. You'll notice she's either giving birth to a Frisbee or Stewie from Family Guy.
She said that herself in an interview years ago. So why would she suddenly agree to IVF in 2026? That's the question nobody's asking. But I asked, and the answer, I almost threw up. See, Beyoncé didn't choose to do IVF. According to a nurse who worked at the clinic, and I have her voice note, Beyoncé was brought in by 2 people. Not 1, 2.
Here's my thought, okay? I think that Jay-Z and Beyoncé are master manipulators of the media. And I also think, yeah. And I think that they are to the point, they will manipulate almost anything.
The first, her mother, Tina Knowles. The second, someone she hasn't been seen with publicly in over a year. I'm not saying the name yet, because that person's lawyer already sent a cease and desist to 2 blogs last week. But here's what I can tell you. The IVF paperwork was signed on a day Beyoncé was supposedly too sick to attend a meeting. Her signature? A nurse told me it looked different. shaky, not her normal signature. And the witness who signed next to her, not Jay-Z, not Tina. Tall, wearing a mask. But his car? A black Maybach with license plates registered to a company. And that company? Owned by someone whose initials are SC. Now you tell me, who do you know with initials SC who has access to a Maybach, access to Beyoncé, and every reason to keep the real father's identity a secret? I'm not saying it's Sean Carter, but I'm not saying it's not. All right, so now you know about the donor code, the midnight clinic visit, the forced signature. But here's where the whole thing explodes. 3 days after I made that first call, my phone started blowing up at 2 a.m. DMs, emails, texts from numbers I don't recognize, all saying the same thing. Delete the video. You don't know what you're messing with. I didn't delete anything. Instead, I dug deeper. And what I found made me unplug my Wi-Fi for an hour. So there's this Twitter account, been active since 2017. Only 200 followers. Never posts anything except weather updates and cat pictures. Boring, right? That's what I thought too. Until I noticed something. Every single time a major Beyoncé story broke in the last 9 years, this account would post a single emoji exactly 47 minutes before the news came out. Not after, before. September 10th, the night of the clinic visit, this account posted a baby bottle emoji at 9 p.m. 47 minutes later, Beyoncé arrived at the clinic. Coincidence? I don't believe in those. So I tracked the IP address. And bro, I'm not joking. The account was created from a device connected to a Wi-Fi network registered to Blue Ivy Carter's school. Someone inside Beyoncé's inner circle has been leaking information for almost a decade. But wait, it gets worse. That same night I found the IP address, the Twitter account went private. And then, at 3:17 a.m., I got a DM from an account with no profile picture. The message said, "You're close, but you're looking at the wrong person. It's not who's leaking, it's who's